Hi, welcome to another Ask Michael Anything video. And this week I got a question from Ruth Levitt from Camberwell in Victoria, and she asked, Michael, what's the worst bit of property advice you've ever received? Now, gee, over the years I've received lots of interesting advice, but when I started, somebody told me that investing in property is easy, and clearly that's wrong because most property investors fail. In those days I didn't understand the power, the benefit of getting a good mentor, somebody who could guide me in the right direction, somebody who could get me through all the traps and trips along the way. So, while property investment may not be easy, it is simple if you get it right. But if you don't get it right, and if you don't follow a proven system, Ruth, most property investors fail. Why I say that is 72% never get past their first property, less than 8% get more than 2 properties, and 6 properties, well, that's actually only about 16,000 taxable units in Australia. Anyway, what I thought, because it was easy, was I could do it all myself. And when I started, I tried to do it all myself, I guess for 2 reasons. Firstly, because I thought I could do it. Secondly, because I thought I could learn, and if I learned from my mistakes, that would be okay. And maybe thirdly, because I was probably a bit cheap and didn't want to pay other people to do it. But I didn't at that stage understand the concept of mentors, and so therefore what I had to do was learn from my mistakes, and that's very expensive. When I learned that I could actually follow the footsteps of somebody who's already achieved what I want to achieve and do what they had to do and think how they thought, it elevated me to a whole new level. So property investment's not easy, but it's simple if you follow a proven strategy. My strategy, as you probably know, is buying high growth properties, adding value and holding them for the long term. Not swapping, not flipping, not looking for cash flow. Then find a mentor, somebody who can point you along the way, get a good team of people around you. The problem is at the moment there's lots of people calling themselves mentors, lots of people who've been lifted up by the rising tide of the strong markets, but when the tide goes out, you're going to see who's swimming naked. So be careful. You really should have a mentor who's invested in 3 or 4 property cycles, who's seen the ups and downs, who has actually kept their wealth and made their wealth through whatever you want, whether it's property, whether it's shares, it's business. Get a mentor who's successful in the area that you're looking for that mentor. Also be prepared to pay a mentor. No one's going to give you all the tips and tricks for free. Of course, make sure your mentor's not selling you anything. What they're really meant to be doing is having unreasonable conversations. Mentors not tell you what to think. They're actually meant to tell you how to think, and you're going to have unreasonable conversations with them. You're going to look after your blind spots. They're going to see the things about you that you don't see, because unless you have the personal development and get to the next level in the way you think, you're not going to get there in your investment success. 80% of investment success, according to Tony Robbins, is psychology, not the strategy. So you need the right strategy, the right mentors, and Ruth, you also need the right psychology. So having said that, the lesson I got at the beginning that property investment's easy isn't, because if you follow most people, if you do what everyone else does, you're going to get the same results as them, and that's probably not where you want to be.